Occupy Wall Street is back, and this time they're trying to occupy your wallet. I'm not kidding. The movement demonizing big banks can't beat our financial institutions, so it's joining them, offering the 99% their very own prepaid debit card. Joining me now, John Ulzheimer, credit expert at creditsesame.com. John, the irony here is just delicious. Tell us about these cards.
I almost could not stop laughing when I found out that Occupy Wall Street is now in the business of prepaid debit cards. The marketing angle that they're taking with this is, hey, this is a card for the 99% and let your voice be heard with every swipe of the card. It's the hokiest marketing angle that I've ever heard. And really, look, the only way to compare a good prepaid debit card to a bad prepaid debit card is to essentially look at the laundry list of fees and compare just the raw number of fees. And when you look at the fees associated with this Occupy Wall Street prepaid debit card, they're pretty ominous and frightening. And it's so funny how they try to back you out of the fee structure. When you look at it, it's like they'll show you the fee and the amount of the fee, and then they'll say, oh, but we're sorry about this. It's not our fault that you've got to pay this. We'll actually start blaming someone else for it.
Hang on just a second. We're showing those fees right now. This is crazy. Yeah. It's $2 to speak to a live agent, $2 for an ATM withdrawal or decline, sorry, $9.95 for card replacement. I mean, really? And you say there's like apologies on their website describing why they have to charge these fees. It's not because we're actually capitalists at heart. Instead, what they say is about the $2 fee for a second card cannot avoid. It costs money to print and issue a card. Welcome to capitalism, my friends. This is how it works. You have to have money to make money, right?
It's like they picked the wimpiest kid at an Occupy Wall Street and they had him write the content on the website. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not our fault. Please don't blame me. Don't be mad at me. Oh, and by the way, it's $48 a month for the way you use this card. It's sad and comical. Look, the prepaid debit card is not the consumer-friendliest version of plastic to transact. The Amex Bluebird card has a small, tiny fraction of the fees that this Occupy Wall Street card has. But I thought Amex was the big bad evil bank that Occupy Wall Street wanted us to hate, right? But the fee structure of their card wipes out this Occupy Wall Street card.
And here's the other interesting thing. Here's the other interesting thing is they picked the product, the financial product out there that is, sort of the pond scum, right? It's sort of the thing out there that you most want to avoid, the thing that you don't want to take, the thing that helps you in no way, gives you no advantage in terms of who you are. Nobody learns anything about your background. You don't become an established good credit by using a debit card. That's for darn sure, a prepaid card. So what are they thinking, really? I mean, you've got to wonder, A, about their financial sophistication, and B, about just where this movement is going.
Yeah, I think this does speak volumes as to essentially the legitimacy of the movement. It's not only incredibly ironic that they have introduced a prepaid debit card, but it's also pretty darn hypocritical that they've introduced a prepaid. I would have a whole lot more respect for them if they would have, if they had not done this. And here's the part that they're not talking about, is that they've actually partnered with Visa and Walmart for the deployment and the implementation of the card and how to load funds on it. That's right, Visa and Walmart. Certainly companies that are in the top 1% of revenue-generating companies. Yeah, exactly. So it just keeps on getting more and more funny. The world of credit is not without humor, and Occupy Wall Street keeps on providing content to those of us who like to laugh at credit.
Here's what I see in their future. They're going to go public. They're going to launch themselves on the NYSE or the NASDAQ.
That'll be awesome.
And their ticker symbol will be what? OWS.
OWS. They've already got it. Hashtag OWS.
Love it. John, thanks for bringing us this story. Unbelievable. My favorite part of the show tonight. Thank you.
Yep, you bet.